Hello everyone! I feel like it has been a while since I've done one of these Snapchat Q&A get ready with me's. I think it's been like a month or over a month or something, so yikes! Yikes! I miss your faces. So I am excited to get going into this, so let's just zoom in on my face and we can get started. This is like a good zoom in, right? For a get... Does anyone else ever like choke on life? I'm sorry, I am a bit... I don't know that I'm necessarily like... Who am I trying to kid? I'm definitely low energy right now. I haven't gotten much sleep the past few nights here. I've got a couple of sick kitties. Both Galileo and Figaro have got eye infections, good old conjunctivitis. So, yeah, it's just kind of been a lot of goobering, and I don't know. I don't think Figaro is one of those cats where, like, I swear he could get hit by a truck. He would still be, like, running around playing and, like, where's my food? Which, I mean, great. Good for him. But, like, at the same time, it's like, chill, my dear child. Chill. I just took him to the vet this morning and everything and got him some eye ointment and got him some shots and stuff, and yeah, but let's hop onto Snapchat here, see what you guys have had to say. Y'all have been blowing up my phone like nobody's business. Looks like the first one is this one.
Hi Cassie, so my question for you is, how did you and your best friend meet as kids, or whenever you met? And if you can't pick just one best friend, because I think you mention a couple of your best friends often, you can give a brief story on how you met both of them, or how the genesis story of your friendships. I also thought it would be cool to include my YouTube username here so that like you know it's me from past comments section. And I already tell you this all the time, but just wanted to tell you that I love you and your videos mean so much to me, and just wanted to give you a big thank you for being the special person that you are.
Girl, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Thank you so much. So many emotions as of late. Gosh, it's just been like one of those, I suppose it's been like a week and a half now since, if you've watched my, what is it, the Dr. Jart Premium Beauty Balm. As always with these Q&A get ready with me's whatever videos, I will have cards up in the corner here to videos that I'm mentioning, and also I will have products and everything that I'm using listed down below and any pertinent or relevant links to go with those. In that video, I briefly mentioned that, you know, one of my friends, we had a bit of a tiff at the end of the night, and I was crying a lot, you know. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know that I should say like thankfully or whatever, but it wasn't like with one of my really, really good friends, but it was with someone that I thought was a more positive influence in my life than he actually was. So thankfully we sorted things out, I think. I mean, I think it was one of those things where he thinks we sorted things out. I don't feel like completely awesome about the resolution that we came to and everything. I also feel like I'm at that point where it's just like, I know how I'm feeling, I voiced how I'm feeling. Did he hear and understand me? I'm not quite sure at this point, but I don't think it's worth me stressing out over anymore. So yeah, I think all is well there, but did that relate to your questions at all? But so you're wondering about my friends. I just washed my brushes not too long ago. Oh, it's so nice to have clean brushes. I'm a quality over quantity type of a person when it comes to my friends. I think in high school and that sort of time, I wore myself out wanting quantity over quality, and then I finally just kind of realized, like, I had it backwards for me anyways. So I guess I've got really good, can count on them anytime, any place, whatever kind of friends, and then I've got a group of friends that I would say I can mostly count on, you know, really enjoy them. We're not as close, but like still really good friends type of thing. And most of / all of them I kind of met in high school. My best friends would be Katie, Carmen, and Jacob. I feel like those are the ones I end up mentioning in videos the most. That's because I see them the most. And Katie, technically I had known her since like elementary school. We were in the same Girl Scout troop, but we weren't really friends then. I was a strange child. Like, whenever I think of Girl Scouts, I just think of, God, sometimes I forget that this concealer, a little goes a long way. It really does, you guys. Be careful. Or hey, go ham. You know, whatever you're looking for. But whenever I think of Girl Scouts, I think, I mean, first off, I joined Girl Scouts because, like I said, I mean, I guess not even just in high school, but middle school, elementary school, I wanted friends and I wanted all the friends and I just wanted to fit in and be like everyone else and be loved by everyone and that sort of thing. I mean, I still do to an extent, but not quite as badly. I'm not in the I'll change my personality just to be liked by this person boat anymore, you know? So Girl Scouts I joined because, you know, I wanted friends and all that sort of stuff, but whenever I think of Girl Scouts, I think of this one picture. I wish I had it. I think it's actually a photo that one of my friends has, but we were at like a retreat, like sleepover type of a thing. It was like one of those like on a Saturday night, you know, we went to a, I don't know, like not a campsite or something, but like a retreat center type of a thing. I don't know. And basically we all like slept over at a place. Like, not a community center, but okay, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but like either way, so like we had been cooking or doing whatever, and there's a photo of like a few of my friends. They're like standing there, you know, holding or showing off whatever it was that we were cooking or whatever, and I'm just like in the background / foreground, like with a butcher knife, just like in the background, like, ha, like, what is I don't, what even brought that up? I think I'm talking about Katie, but so we technically have known each other for a very long time, but we didn't get to be like friends until 8th grade. We were in the same gym class and we were playing badminton together. You know, we were on the same badminton team and we were not very good. But we sure had an enthusiasm for keeping that birdie alive, not letting it hit the ground. Whether we were actually following badminton rules or not, I have no idea, but so we were in gym class together, and then that summer we basically spent all summer together. You know, we were pretty dang inseparable, and we've been like really good friends ever since. There have been a couple rough patches where just like, you know, we went to different colleges and everything, and we were growing up in those couple of years, and we definitely got to a point where I think there were just a lot of unspoken feelings. And, you know, I think one of the many reasons why I just, like, when it comes to any sort of relationship, I just want to talk about it, because I feel like when you keep emotions and stuff inside, it just tends to get worse, you know, and things just, like, end up getting bigger than they ever needed to be, and blah, 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 blah. There was definitely one point where we had gotten together one night, and we were drinking, and, I said a lot of stuff that it wasn't good. I was a horrible person. Like, really, I was a horrible person. Don't know how, I don't know why, but we worked through it. Katie forgave me, and for that, I'm, like, forever in debt. Like, I could have potentially ruined our friendship, which, like, I'm getting teary even just thinking about it. Like, I hate thinking about what happened that night and, like, the things that I said, because it's not me. Like, I'm not that kind of a person, but I had just been, like, harboring all of these feelings, and like I said, they just blew up into something that didn't need to be, and plus with alcohol involved, like it just like it was awful. But she is absolutely one of my closest and bestest friends. I love her to death. I would do anything for her. And yeah, I can't believe we've been friends for like 12 years now. So there's Katie, and then Jacob I have technically known since the womb. Our moms used to work together, and technically they were pregnant for about like a 2-month span with us. So Jacob was born in October and I was born in June. So I was conceived in September. He was born a couple months later. So I mean, whatever. But we ended up going to like the same daycare and stuff. And I mean, I really did not know Jacob. Like, I'm sure, you know, I knew who he was and everything, but like, we really weren't friends. We weren't like enemies, but you know. Eventually, it just, I think it was senior year of high school is when our friend groups kind of merged. He and I, it's been kind of like a slowly but surely kind of a friendship making process since then. We went to different colleges and everything, but we always kept in touch, and you know, we just enjoy each other's presence. Like, I don't know what else to say. And he's, you know, one of my best friends now, and I love him to death. And there's Jacob for you. You know, he's just one of those people you can, pardon my language here, but you can shoot the shit with him, you know, you can talk about anything. He's someone I feel very comfortable confiding in, telling him all of my stupid emotions, you know, however stupid or relevant or whatever they may be. You know, I just enjoy being around him. He always makes me laugh, and we just have a good time together. And especially with Jacob, you know, those people where it's just like, if you two are gonna hang out, you're gonna hang out with the other person as well. Carmen is that other person. You know, we obviously, you know, we hang out by ourselves too, but like the three of us are just a happy little trio together. And Carmen was kind of in the same boat, you know. I really wasn't friends with her in high school and stuff. Like, we knew each other and everything, but we were just in different friend groups and whatever else. She was actually the like costume person. I was in musicals and stuff all throughout high school, and she did costumes for junior and senior year. I don't think she did it sophomore year. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, so like we knew each other through that, and like we liked each other and everything, but we weren't like best friends or anything by any means. But then I would say maybe like sophomore year of college or something, I guess we started getting close. And even still, like, more so when I was out in Boston, you know. She's one of those people that I really made it a point to keep in contact with and Skype with often and all that. And now, I mean, she's definitely one of my best friends. Like, I see her probably once a week usually, and, you know, she's just one of those lovely people in my life. She and I share the same kind of like sarcastic, not like dark humor, but you know, we I don't know, I think something about our personalities just like meshes well with each other. We're both pretty laid back. And yeah, so I think that's that. I've had other best friends throughout my life as well, but things, you know, after a few years or however many years, things just didn't end up working out or panning out. Our lives went in different directions and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it just didn't work out. But Katie and Carmen and Jacob are definitely keepers and people that I love and adore. And yeah, I feel very, very lucky to have them in my life. I would do anything for them. God, I'm just like really emotional right now. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about that because I'm gonna start crying. But yeah, so that's that. I hope that was a good answer to the question. Took up a good like 20 minutes there, but that's okay.
Hi Cassie, my question is, if you could mix two types of animals together, which two would you choose?
Ooh, so like a chimera type of a thing? I don't know, maybe like a bird and a cat. I think those are my two favorite animals. That would be kind of scary. Just imagine like flying through the air. Meow, meow. I don't know. Hi.
What's your name, a few of your favorite songs? Thanks.
Of course. I have a lot of favorite songs, honestly. I'm trying to think. Like songs that I just like always really get into. I'm like really bad with song names too. So let's see if I can actually think of the names of that. I mean, okay. Any song from Hairspray, Rent, Wicked. I'm a musical person, so any song from those musicals, I got you on those. I'm kind of that way with Queen as well, but if we had to talk like favorites, I mean Bohemian Rhapsody, like come on. My cat's names are Galileo and Figaro. Like I clearly appreciate that song. Also, what is it? Is it called Can't Stop Me Now? I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I love that song. I love Lounge Act by Nirvana. I love Over the Hills and Far Away from Led Zeppelin. I think that's one of like my favorite songs ever. I just love everything about that song. Yeah. I mean, there's tons and tons of others. I have a lot of favorite songs, a lot of favorite artists. You know, it really is kind of dependent on how I'm feeling and what music I'm listening to at the moment. So, yeah, I guess there's a few.
Hi, Cassie. My name is Susan, and my question for you is, what is your favorite liquid lipstick brand? Sending love from Turkey.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and I also forgot to say, can you put your art on Snapchat so all your actual fans who follow you can see it? I really want to know.
Aw, you're so sweet. Maybe, probably, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm like protective of my art necessarily, but like at the same time I am like, oops. I feel like I can see a zit starting to form in my brow. Awesome! Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'll definitely share my art with you guys, like, when I'm feeling comfortable with it. Or if I'm ever feeling comfortable. But, I don't know right now. Oh, crap. What were your other questions? I'm drawing a complete blank. You asked me about my art. You told me you're from Turkey. But you had a question. Oh, liquid lipsticks. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But I get this question a lot, which makes sense. I mean, I used to test out a lot of liquid lipsticks. I think a lot of brands have kind of chilled out on that front, which my lips are very happy about. But I would say my favorite brands for like matte lipsticks would be SEPHORA, theBalm, and OFRA. I think those are my favorite formulas. They're just the most comfortable and I like them the best.
Hey Cassie,
Hi.
love your videos. Just wondering, who's going on the trip with you?
That would be Carmen and Jacob. To tie into the earlier question.
Hi, Cassie. What is your
Hi.
favorite food and why?
Oh, so many. I love food. I just have always loved food. I feel like I've always had kind of a disordered relationship with food, but oh, do I love it. Now, it's hard because like there are definitely foods that I love, but I don't let myself eat anymore because I try my best to be plant-based. And I really don't think I can eat meat anymore. It's too, I feel like, did I talk about this in a video or did I talk about it in a Snapchat or did I, either way, it's just like, I don't know if it's because it's been so long since I've eaten meat or whatever, but like now just like having meat in my mouth, it's too reminiscent of meat. Which sucks because like from what I remember I loved meat, you know, like I liked the flavor and everything, but I would say favorite foods of mine now, pad thai, burritos, pizza, carbs of any kind, sushi, sweets. I'm a huge chocolate person. But yeah, I mean, honestly, most foods, if you put it in front of me, I'm down. Oh, and there's this Indian place that Carmen and Jacob and I have been ordering from a lot lately. I had never had Indian food until recently. It was never like, you know, a conscious decision or anything, but I just had never tried it. And I got this cauliflower dish. I forget what it's called. I think it's called like the gobi something or another, but it's basically like breaded cauliflower in like this sweet chili soy sauce type of a marinade. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking good. Oh, and sandwiches. I love a good sandwich. You know, just throw a ton of veggies on there, cucumber, tomato, avocado, spinach, vegan mayo, salt and pepper, black olives, pickles. Like, I love me a good fat sandwich.
Hi Cassie, how are you?
Hi.
I'm just in the middle of doing my makeup for the day, the difference eyebrows make, am I right?
Girl,
anyways,
I feel
my
you.
question to you is, so I don't wear foundation because I've yet to find one that doesn't break me out. However, I do wear concealers, so I was wondering, top 5 concealers, any recommendations?
Okay, I don't know that I have 5, but I can see what I can do here off the top of my head. I guess I'm gonna get you a little bit closer. Right now, the Tarte Shape Tape. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Tarte, going in with my In Bloom palette, but the Tarte Shape Tape is on another level, if you ask me. I'm gonna go in with Flower Child to start. Going pretty neutral today. I plan on filming this and then filming another video and then taking a nap. So definitely the Tarte Shape Tape. Also the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And also the Benefit Fake Up. So the Naked Concealer and the Shape Tape are just like phenomenal for blemishes, for adding extra coverage underneath my eyes, that sort of a thing. They stay all day on me, they're pigmented, they aren't drying like some concealers can be, that sort of a thing. And the Fake Up from Benefit, that is one that people either love or hate. More so, I feel like people hate it, but I adore it. I use it under my eyes, which is where you're supposed to use it. You would have seen me use it earlier in the video if you've been with me this whole time. And I've been using it for years, ever since they first came out with it. I went out and bought it because I was like so intrigued, because for me, I mean, I have dry under eyes and I do my best to hydrate them and everything as often as I can, but so having an actual concealer with that ring of hydration around the concealer was really appealing to me. And you know, the coverage isn't great, it's definitely a light coverage concealer, but I think that extra moisture underneath the eyes really helps to freshen up that area and just make it look more healthy and everything. And then, like I said, if I want more coverage, I can just put in the Naked Concealer, the Shape Tape, and it just adds extra to it. Oh, and then the Makeup Forever waterproof. This one. I've had this tube for years and it's really, really good. It's in the same realm as like the Shape Tape and the Naked Concealer, but like extra full coverage. You need the tiniest little bit. Like there's a reason I've had that tube for so long, and it's because you don't need a lot of it. It can be a bit cakey and dry if you apply too much, but if you do stay with a light hand with it, oh, it's phenomenal. I use that on days where I need like heavy duty concealing.
Hi Cassie, so I've watched I think all of your Snapchat Q&As, and I don't think this one has been asked yet. I might be mistaken, but if you could only pick one eyeshadow palette, which would it be?
And the noise in the background was my daughter. She watches your videos with me.
So cute! Oh my gosh, so cute! You'll have to give her a hug from me. I don't know that anyone has asked me that before, because it's a mean question. Only one? Ugh. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I could only have one, I would probably... I feel like this is kind of a surprise coming from me after my review and everything. Probably the Morphe 350 palette, because it comes with so many different shadows. you know, and a mix of shimmers and mattes, and I feel like you can go neutral, you can go smoky, you can go warm, you can go cool. So I'd probably pick that one, but like I'd rather... That's so hard. I mean, I've been liking this Tartelette in Bloom palette. I feel like I might get bored of it just because it is like a lot more neutral, and like every now and then I like having a pop of color. But... or if I could like really cheat, could I just like keep all of my Makeup Geek shadows? I mean, they technically are in a palette. A Z palette, but... I mean, if I could pick that, I would pick Makeup Geek over Morphe any day. But if we're talking, you know, palettes that you could go out and buy too, I guess the Morphe 350? Ah.
Hey Cassie,
Hi.
I was just wondering if you could do more cooking videos because I really, really love them. Thank you for great videos.
Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, I definitely can. It's so weird because, like, I guess I feel like... Oh, did I tell you? I don't think I did. I was going in with Smarty Pants on the outer part of my eye. I think I'm gonna go with Rebel. Really kind of lightly put that through the crease here, but with my cooking videos, I guess I just, like, don't like doing them because of the comments that they garner. I mean, I feel like the most common one is, like, people saying, you know, like, you're such a liar. If you actually ate like this, you wouldn't be as obese as you are, and blah, 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 blah. You know, like, I don't know what it is about food. If, like, it really is just, like, such a widespread epidemic that so many people have disordered relationships, you know, myself included, with food, that people just, like, love policing other people about what they do or don't eat. For me, I've just always had like a very... I don't know the right way to put it, but I really... Like, one of the things that really strikes a nerve with me more than a lot of things is people commenting about other people eating and what they're eating and being made to feel guilty about what they're eating, etc., etc. It just, like, really... It really, really gets to me. I'm just gonna go in with Leader here very, very lightly. Put this on the outer portion here. But yeah, I mean, I can get over it. I'm planning on... I forget which video it was. I think it was just like a first impression or YouTube made me buy it or something, but I had made a bunch of sushi because I love to do that. Just like cucumber, carrot, avocado, roll it up, yum yum. It's a very, I mean, it's a very time consuming thing to make, but like, it's good to just have that in the fridge and, you know, you can eat that for lunch for a few days or however long, depending on how much you made. But a lot of you really wanted me to show you how I make it. It's like, there are so many tutorials on YouTube, like so many. And I don't, like, you know, make authentic sushi or like, you know, that sort of thing. So I feel kind of like bad making that video, but like so many of you requested it. So I definitely am planning on filming that. I've got the ingredients and stuff to do it either today or tomorrow, just depending on when I need to eat, I guess. I mean, obviously I'm gonna eat no matter what, but like, you know, it'll be more a matter of, am I gonna eat sushi or am I just gonna eat a bunch of fruit or something? I'm just gonna take a clean brush here to blend this all together, but yeah, I can definitely do more videos in the future on like cooking and stuff. I just, like I said, I get really in my head about it, and I don't know. I can get over it though. I'm really glad you enjoy those videos.
Hi Cassie, my question is, have you ever experienced a paranormal experience or something really strange that happened?
I think I answered this in a video, but I mean, even the fact that I'm questioning it, I have no idea. But yes and no. I mean, I don't think I've like experienced something like crazy or whatever, but I really do think that the house I grew up in had ghosts in it. There were just little things like noises and stuff. Just gonna go in and add a little bit more of Leader and Rebel on this eye. You know, I had dogs growing up all my life, and there would just be times where like they would just sit there and like stare up the stairs. Like, you know, we had our living room or whatever downstairs, and then they would just sit at the bottom of the stairs and like look upstairs towards the entryway and stuff, and just like so intent about it. And like, you know, sometimes my bedroom door would like open or close, and like just like little things like that where like I really did, or like gonna go ahead and blend with this side of my brush, my goodness. Just like little things where I feel like I can sometimes like feel a presence, you know, like, I don't know. I definitely feel like, you know, I don't know that I believe like in ghosts or whatever, but I definitely do think there's something, you know, like I can't really explain it, but yeah.
Would you ever consider entering the world of permanent makeup, getting eyelash extensions or eyebrow tattoos?
I just feel like your input on both of those frontiers would be spectacular. Especially considering I just got these a couple weeks ago. They're pretty good.
I'm glad you're enjoying them. I don't know that I personally would. I'm gonna take Funny Girl, put this in my inner corners. I think for the right person, eyelash extensions are wonderful, and I know a lot of people have a good experience with them, it seems, but I also hear horror stories. And just like, you know, there's certain things you can and can't do with them. I just wouldn't want those kind of like blocks put on me and my lashes. And then when it comes to like eyebrow tattoos or even like, you know, eyeliner tattoos, etc., I would never. I mean, and I could be wrong. I'm actually not like super duper educated on the topic, so like please, you could feel free to correct me. I'm gonna go in with Charmer here, but you know, I guess I'm thinking that those kind of tattoos are just as permanent as normal tattoos. And you know, tattoos are permanent for the most part. Like, yeah, they fade over time, but like, that's a very permanent decision you're making. And I know for me, like my eyebrow shape, you know, it changes from month to month, year to year, however often it changes. And, you know, sometimes I like a thicker brow, sometimes I like a messier brow, sometimes I like a neater brow, a thinner brow, a whatever brow. And I like having the freedom to change that. And you know, with eyeliner too, sometimes I don't want to wear eyeliner, you know, so I personally wouldn't do it, but I mean, if you're thinking about it, you know, it's your choice, your face, you can do whatever makes you happy.
Hey Cassie, I just want to know, how does it feel to be almost at 200,000 subscribers? I've been here for a long time and I'm so glad to see this. How does you... Anyways, you know how Snapchat loves to cut us off, so as I was saying, I've been here since you were at like 50,000 subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
And I also want to know that when you get into these higher numbers, does there come more drama? Alright, love you.
Thank you. Yes, and yes. I was thinking I was gonna do eyeliner today, and now I just don't feel like it. Guess it's time for some lashes. Let's see if I can talk at the same time. But I'm so excited to be at almost 200,000 subscribers. I mean, that's incredible. I really don't think that that's a number that I ever thought was possible for me. Okay, maybe I can't talk when I do my bottom lashes. 1 second. Alright. Oh, my legs are cramping. My dream, you know, when I started my YouTube channel was like, if I ever make it to 100,000 subscribers, like, like that's just like an impossible number that I will never reach. So like, to be anywhere above that number, I mean, that's like a dreams really do come true type of a moment. And it feels incredible that like I can do this as my job. Like I feel so lucky to actually have a job that I love. Like that's incredible. And to think that like I did it myself, you know? I don't know, I always laughed, you know, back in school when you would take like those personality tests or whatever. What are they called? The Myers-Briggs things. I am an ENFP for anyone who's wondering. But they always told me, I think the 3 jobs that they said would be best for me would be a lawyer, a politician, or an entrepreneur. And like all of those are hilarious to me. Like a politician and lawyer, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I would hate both of those like so much. And I know never say never, but like I'm saying never to both of those. They're just not for me. An entrepreneur, I guess I just like never had anything that I like wanted to do that's entrepreneurial. Is that the word? I didn't want my own business, you know? Like there was nothing I could think of that like I had that was like something that deserved to be sold or like made profit off of, I guess. So like to think that like me just being me and like doing my hobby, which is like trying out makeup and like talking to people, the fact that that can be a job, like dang. And like YouTube wasn't really a thing when I was in high school. Like it was in the very baby phases, you know. There were a few channels like Smosh and like that was it. So it like wasn't even something that I could dream about or think like, yeah, maybe YouTube. Like that wasn't even an option. And yeah, I feel very, very lucky. I've always loved interacting with people, you know. I've always done customer service jobs because I genuinely, you know, as crappy as customer service can be, I also love it. I love that human interaction and like, I don't know, I love people for the most part. You know, there are some people in life that like, no thank you. I guess, you know, that kind of ties in with, you know, with the bigger numbers, does there come more drama? Oh yes. Yes, of course. You know, that's always true, you know. People have told me from the very beginning, the more hate you get, you know, the more popular you're becoming. And I'll never understand why. Like, I mean, I kind of understand why, but like, I guess I understand why on like a very surface level. I mean, on a deeper level, I don't know if it's just because it's not something that I can ever imagine doing, but like, people who leave troll comments or like the people that I notice that leave negative, like, hateful comments on every single video of mine, like, I just don't know that I've ever been in a place like so dark and whatnot in my life that like I've wanted to focus that much on negativity, you know? Like, if there's someone on YouTube that I don't like, I just don't watch their videos, you know? Or even, like, in life, if there's a person that I just don't enjoy being around, I just don't spend time around them. I can't imagine, like, even being in my deepest, darkest days of depression and everything, like, I guess I was never at the point where I personally turned it around on other people. I mean, I guess I've always just been like a self-sabotager. And that's not saying that I'm like better than anyone else, because I don't typically take it out on others. I mean, I obviously have my moments. Like I said, I quite nearly ruined one of my best friendships because I lashed out. But, you know, we all have our different ways of dealing with things, and I think that's the one thing I always try and remind myself is that, you know, those comments are way more a reflection on the commenter and not the person's video that they're commenting on or about. So the drama definitely sucks, and some of my videos definitely bring that drama more than other videos. I mean, some videos I guess I can see why, but like some videos I just like don't get it. I guess it comes with a part of the territory, and I'm learning to just ignore, and anytime I think that I want to reply back, I just remember that as sweet as that feeling is in the moment, the feeling of ignoring that person and then the next day, like, knowing that I didn't give in to that person feels so much sweeter. I just personally have gotten to the point where like I would much rather focus on the positive people that comment on my videos, you know? Like I would so much rather give them the attention than people that leave negativity. So here's my makeup. I think I'm done. I am so sorry. I feel like there were a lot of questions that I didn't get to and I apologize. There will always be more of these videos in the future, so just keep trying. I'm so sorry if I didn't get to you. Here is the makeup. I think it's, well, I suppose I should blend that out, but I think it's good enough for today. Could the eyeshadow use a bit more blending? Probably. But I think it looks decent enough. And that's just kind of the mood that I am in, is decent enough. But yeah, I mean, got that bling bling highlighter on. Yeah, that's the makeup. Let's put my glasses on. Ah, vision is a beautiful thing. Clear vision anyways. Yay, there we go. Makeup is done. This was a horrendously long question answer. Get ready with me. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed it and just had fun chilling out here with me, spending some time with me. Maybe you were eating a meal or doing your own makeup, whatever the case may be. I just hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here and you made it all the way to the end, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I would love to have you here. Sometimes my content is this long, sometimes it is much, much shorter. But yeah, I think that's about it. As always, I hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!